Hello everybody. Here we're going to be playing Super Metroid, A Link to the Past Combo Randomizer. It's two very good games from Super Nintendo. This is a ROM hack that put them together and randomized the item locations. So every seed you play is different as well. There's like a website you can go to generate your file. So this is a new seed that I'm going to be playing here. I've played a few of these, so I know the games pretty well. Let's see. Yes. So we started Super Metroid, and there are portals, like some doors that lead pretty much nowhere in Super Metroid that will lead to A Link to the Past locations, and likewise for Link to the Past. So you can transition back and forth, and in each game there are items. Any item can be in any game, so it's a big sort of puzzle to unravel. So both games have a lot of progress items that unlock new. Well, we'll just start. Let's start before we talk too much. We'll have time to talk. So at first, like, nothing's unlocked in Super Metroid. Normally the first thing you get is Morph Ball, which lets you get in little crawl spaces. Before you have that, I'm just gonna lower my volume a little bit. It's kind of loud. Okay. So there's gonna be two spots to check in Super Metroid without any other items. This is actually the door to Link to the Past, but we'll check some here first. If neither of these are Morph Ball, we can't do anything in Super Metroid. So we'll go to Link to the Past. Once you get Morph Ball and some sort of explosives in this game, you can go lots of places. So this first spot on the left here, this is normally where you get Morph Ball. It will not be Morph Ball, unless I'm super lucky. Oh good, it's rupees. Okay, I'm a little rusty on my Samus movement. I haven't played in a while. So this item here is going to be in the ceiling and require a little, nice, and it's charge beam too, sweet. So charge beam lets you do this. Kind of just a quality of life item. Just makes you a little more powerful. Not really necessary. Nice to have though. So we got our two items, gets us nowhere, so we'll go into Link to the Past. I'll just point out a couple spots like that we can't go yet, that we will be able to soon. First we gotta go up this annoying climb. Back up to the top. Let's see if we can do this without looking foolish. So far, so good. Let's wall jump, right? There we go. That's good. Wow, this is going well. Alright, could have been worse. So, for example, in here is what is in here. Yeah, so you'd need morph ball to crouch down, get through there. Then you need bombs to bomb something down there. So we'll get tons of bombs though, power bombs. So there's some items that there are like many copies of: missiles, rupees, power bombs, super missiles, all that stuff. Okay, let's just go into Link to the Past. So this is one of the entrances. Check this item here. It's rupees. So right now for Link we have literally nothing. So we're going to be using signs and bushes until we get a sword. Maybe we'll get a sword early. Let's see. And bombs. We need bombs big time. That's how we get most of our... So in A Link to the Past is like tons and tons of checks that you can get without... Whoa, sword right there. Okay, well that's convenient. Alright, so we'll head up to our uncle. So the first thing you do normally in A Link to the Past is go do the castle. You go get your sword and your shield from the uncle. You go rescue Zelda. In this, your uncle's down there. Zelda is already rescued, but there is stuff to do in the castle still. All those items are still there. Usually you don't want to do the castle unless you have a weapon, because there's tons of enemies. So here we get a piece of heart from him. It's kind of a booby prize too. You're going to run into a million of those in the game. So you start to get kind of sick of them. There you go. Some initial bombs. That's very handy. So with these, I think I won't go into the castle yet. I'll head over to Kakariko. So we'll save and quit. And this will put us in the beginning of... Sort of like resets Link to the Past. So we don't go into Metroid when we do that. Yes, so... Another piece of heart. So we'll head right over to Kakariko and check a bunch of things. Well, we'll go to Lost Woods first. And we'll see what this item is up here. So there's an item up here, which you can only get, you can't get until you defeat the wizard Megan, which requires the Master Sword. What else? I think that's kind of it. That lets you in that little spot. So this item here, whatever that is. Okay, Ice Beam. We're gonna want Ice Beam for sure. I've never completed a game without Ice Beam. It's possible, but it's a really handy beam. So these guys are chopping down this tree. When you kill the wizard, they're gone. You can pound the tree off the thing and then go down there and get that item. So we will probably end up doing that. I don't know yet if I'm going to do like a 100% completion of this, or like just as soon as I can beat it, just beat it. 100% with Randomizer is kind of silly, because then it's like, the whole point of Randomizer is to kind of complete it with whatever you have. So as soon as you have enough to complete it, you complete it. But we'll see. I usually get a lot of items because I suck. Where am I going? Okay. I'm going down here. What was that item? I wasn't even... Oh! So that's a really good item. That is the Cane of Samaria. It lets you make a little block that you can push around, and so it's very handy. And then when you hit this, it explodes. So it's a pretty sweet weapon. Let's get the bombs. Okay, so those are the two Lost Woods items. Kakariko will have 10 or something items. I forget the exact one. It's nice to get early Pegasus boots with Link. Otherwise you're running around pretty slow everywhere. Yeah, the piece of heart. I think we're at like 3. Yeah, just one more. It's a full heart and the book. Looks good. The book gets us into Desert Palace. And with the Master Sword, opens up these green tablets that there's a couple of them. 2, 3. We got 45, so we need 100 rupees for the merchant that lives out here. This guy, right there. We need 100 for him. There's another few checks down here. Excuse me. Useless right now, but +5 capacity. Missile pack, super missiles, and power bombs. Alright, so we're pretty good and decked out for Samus. Just waiting on that morph ball. Now usually you find it pretty early. Usually it's in these early Link to the Past checks because, like I said, you can't go anywhere. So if you don't find it early, it just kind of locks down the game a little too tight. So it's always here early. There's logic in the randomizer that, you know, puts stuff in place. It's not going to make an impossible seed, to put it shortly. Some kind of smart person logic that's controlling where the items go so that you can't get stuck. There's always some way to complete it. And that was my last ball. Oh, I did not notice that I got this pendant. It's maybe useful. So the pendants can unlock 2 dungeons in Dark World. Turtle Rock and Misery Mire. So that's can lock you out of 2 different palaces. Let's try to get some bombs here. Because I'm going to need one for... This is kind of annoying. I almost have enough money for... Alright, hold on. Let's farm for bombs just for a second. As boring as that is. I could buy those bombs right there for 50, but then I wouldn't have merchant money, so... Let's see if we can just get one. Nice. Okay. So that one bomb lets us bomb this. And this will give us 4 bombs. Okay. And... Perfect. Let's go get merchant item. So let's see, did we get everything here? We're missing one thing, and that's the sick kids. So in this house right here, there's a sick kid in bed. You bring him a bottle, he gives you an item. So I don't have a bottle yet, right? No bottle. Flipper. That's kind of sweet. He never has anything good. Alright, so Flipper will get me Swamp Palace. Oh, that's a Dark World. I don't even have Dark World. Swamp Palace is a Dark World Palace. So Dark World is like the opposite of... So we have... In Link to the Past is Dark... There's Light World and Dark World. In Light World right now Dark World is like sort of like the mirror image. It's like I don't know, it's just another world. And there's 5 more dungeons in that world. Okay, so that's a reserve tank for Samus, and I need Pegasus boots to knock it off. So there's 3 palaces in Light World, 5 palaces in Dark World. Is that right? 3 and 5? Maybe it's 3 and 7. I don't know that. Anyway, there's a number of palaces in both. And the rewards for those palaces in the normal game, the Light World ones are pendants that let you get the Master Sword, and that lets you get to the Dark World, blah blah blah. But in this game, they're all randomized. So you could have crystals in the Light World palaces, you could have pendants in the Dark World palaces. To beat Ganon, you need to, well, to get into Ganon's castle, you need all of the crystals. You don't need the pendants. And you need silver arrows. Oh, this is another good thing. The fire rod. So now that we're down here, where can we go? Nowhere. Alright, so we'll go to Link's house and go down to the swamp. Grab a heart. So what was I saying? Yep, to beat, yeah, I'll talk about how you beat both games, actually. So to beat this game, you've got to kill Ganon. To kill Ganon, you got to get to Ganon's castle. That you need the 7 crystals to do that. Yeah, it's 7. It's 7 crystals. So there's 7 palaces in the Dark World. And in Metroid, Super Metroid, you have to kill the 4 main bosses, Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, and Ridley, and then you can fight Mother Brain. So to beat this randomizer, you have to defeat Ganon and defeat Mother Brain. In both games, you can do them in any order. Like if you defeat Ganon, you can still play Link to the Past to like pick up items that you need. And same thing in Super Metroid. You defeat Mother Brain, you can still move around. So there's no. Yeah, actually, I usually beat Super Metroid for second. So there's that escape sequence. I wonder what happens when you beat Super Metroid first. Does that escape sequence still happen? I wonder. Anyway, let's go check our over by the desert. Oh, okay, we can get into the desert right now because I have a book. So I think we'll do that. It's a rupee. Before we go into the desert, we'll check this guy. Over here. I got 3 bombs. I don't know about beating the Desert Palace boss with what I have. King Samaria is pretty good. Need to find some magic. More super missiles. Alright. Okay, so we'll go check Desert. After that, we'll swing around the South Shore area. There's some caves with a lot of items. You do need the glove though to finish this palace. But there's a few items in the front. To get to the back half and the boss and stuff, you need the glove. So we won't be able to do the boss anymore. My mic levels are alright. I'm not too loud. fire rod. Nice. Okay. But only a little bit of magic. Get away from me. Oh, lighting those lamps is not even... You suck. That's fine. Dying in Link to the Past is not a big deal, because you can save when you die and you start right at the thing. So really, dying in Link to the Past is... I'm pretty... not careful in this game. Super Metroid, on the other hand, you can't save after you die, so you don't want to die in that game. And that's actually a harder game, so... Did I get this, or I got it? So, this is a small key. Pretty sure that locks me out of... So I need the boots to knock that off. That's the small key. Okay, up here is the big key chest. And I don't have a big key. Idiot. Okay. So in dungeons, the big key, compass, and map are shuffled just like everything else. And there are going to be other items in the dungeons, and those can be any random item, you know, Super Metroid, Link to the Past, whatever. But those 3 items always have to occupy 3 of the random spots. Okay, so right, this is locked up by a small key, so I need boots to do really anything here. Ah, shit. Money. That's right, I have flippers too. I gotta think about what that opens up for me. That lets me go up to Zora's Ledge and Waterfall items. I'm just thinking for a second. Okay, oh no, I need to get that ledge. I forgot what that ledge is. Oh, that's really nice. Nice little magic. Yeah, I'll keep this out. This is super handy. Fire rod's pretty awesome. I think it's just like fairies up there, right? Which one is it? God damn it. Is it this one? I know there's nothing important up here because I never go up here. It's definitely not an item, but yeah, whatever, I'll get to it. So this is going to be it for this. I just gotta leave after this. Oh yeah, just sweet. Let's save quit. And let's go Link's house again, and we'll do South Shore now. I didn't check the map. So, okay. Desert Palace is a crystal, Tower of Hera is a crystal, and Eastern Palace is the green pendant. So like I was saying before, normally these 3 palaces are the 3 pendants, and then you get the Master Sword from the pedestal up in the Lost Woods, and blah blah blah. But in this randomizer, they're all randomized. So there's going to be 2 pendants in the Dark World palaces and 5 crystals. This spot here is just a fairy that refills your health. No item. So we've done all that. Yep. This guy has a lot. Let's see what's the best way to kill these guys. This. kidding me? That's fine. There we go. Go get that heart. Oh, they used all my magic bar. Sweet. Lots of missiles. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. So that's half magic. Basically doubles your magic meter because everything uses half. Which is a common upgrade. It's very good since I have two good magic items. Canis Samari and Fire are probably the two best magic items, so it's pretty lucky. So up here is one check. This is the ice rod. Normally the vanilla ice rod location. It won't be the ice rod. Well, it might be. And this is kind of a dead end item, so we'll save it right after this too. Crabbed. Okay. Hammer. That's huge. Hammer's huge. Okay. Can we do Death Mountain? No. Can't get to Death Mountain without the glove and lamp. Or whistle. Go over to Eastern Palace. Yeah, we'll go to Eastern Palace. So Eastern Palace is in the east. Right over there on the right. And normally you can't finish it, well, not normally, all the time, you can't finish it unless you have the bow. In normal game you get the bow in that palace. Very likely we'll not get the bow in that palace, so we won't be able to finish it, but we'll be able to get some items. Let's see, up there, I need the glove to get up there, I think. I'm sure it would be nice to get the glove, actually. Glove and hammer. And moon, so to get to the Dark World you need the glove and the hammer, or just the second glove, the Titan's Mitt, and the Moon Pearl. You can get to the Dark World without the Moon Pearl, but you'll just be a bunny. You won't be able to, like, do anything. So you need those three things to... Nice. Boots are sweet. He will give you an item when we get the green pendant, which just so happens to be in its vanilla location, which is Eastern Palace. So after we finish Eastern Palace, we can get another item from him with the green pendant. And if we don't find Morph Ball in Eastern Palace, it's gonna get weird, I think, because I won't exactly know what to do next without a little thinking. So I don't know what did this stuff actually uncover for me? We're gonna find something in here, I think. Something pretty good will be in here. And normally you need the lamp to complete this dungeon as well. Okay, so big key gets me the big chest. Obviously. Sounds good. Probably gotta think about wrapping this video up soon, actually. We'll get these items in here, and we'll wrap up. That's what we'll do. Nice E-tank for Samus. basically a heart container. A few more checks in here. I think we'll do the... So there's a dark room in here that you normally need the lamp for. I'll try to get through it without the lamp. See if we die or not. Nice bomb drop. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the boots. Oh my god. Yay. Vanilla game, that would have been the bow. So, you can't go north in that room because there's an enemy you gotta kill with a bow. Okay, so here's the dark room. The door's over on the right. And we got in. When you have a sword, it makes it a little easier. Now the key is over on the right of this room. So, here we go, we got it. Through. Okay, now we got to go all the way to the right. There we are. Okay. This is kind of hard to do. Nice. So normally in this room you need to kill everyone, and then those fairies kind of disperse and you can hit that button. So see that guy, that green guy? You need a bow to kill him. So normally you need the bow to do this room. But if you damage boost, you can get that button. Okay, so now we're done with this. We didn't get north at all. Huh. What the hell's next? Alright, let's think. Where didn't I go? Right, I have hammer. So that definitely opened up some stuff. What does hammer by itself open up? Alright. Oh yeah, I have time to think. Okay, thank you for joining me. I hope that wasn't boring. I'll do another one soon.